The property taxes you pay go to a variety of entities, including Granite School District, the City of Holiday, Salt Lake County, and special service districts. Holiday only receives a fraction of the property taxes you pay. As of the year 2020, Holiday has never increased its property tax rate. Your property taxes may change each year, even though the City of Holiday does not raise its tax rate, because all taxing entities can adjust their property tax rates annually. An entity can change its tax rate two ways. 1. By holding a public vote on a bond issue, or 2. Increasing its budget and going through Truth in Taxation. The state of Utah enacted Truth in Taxation in 1985 to provide more process transparency and an incremental pace of increasing property taxes. Unfortunately, the reality is that Truth in Taxation created a challenging political process, and many cities, including Holiday, did not raise their taxes for several decades as a result. When an entity like a city, county, or school district decides to increase their budget and go through Truth in Taxation, they must inform taxpayers of the proposed increases, hold a public hearing, and vote on them publicly. The public hearing's information is indicated not only on your annual tax notice, but also publicized per specific noticing requirements outlined in Utah State Code. Truth in Taxation means that the total amount of property tax revenue collected by the City of Holiday does not grow with property values nor inflation. In other words, the city receives a flat dollar amount annually that does not go up or down as a result of changes in property values or inflation. For example, if your property value goes up by 10%, thus increasing its taxable value, the city's tax rate will be reduced to keep the total amount of property tax the city receives consistent year over year. The only time the city receives an increase in property taxes without formally raising its tax rate is when new properties are added to the city. The taxable value of your home is determined by the Salt Lake County assessor, not the city. In the state of Utah, homeowners only pay taxes on 55% of the assessed value of their home, due to the 45% exemption on primary residential properties. So, if the county assessor determines that the value of a home is worth $500,000 and that the home is the primary residence for someone, the owner would pay taxes on that property as if it were worth $275,000, 55% of the full value. Commercial properties and second homes are assessed taxes on 100% of the value. Sometimes your property taxes will increase, but your neighbor's property taxes will not, because properties are assessed in relation to each other. For example, your home may have appreciated by 20%, while your neighbor's house may have only appreciated by 10%. In this situation, to keep the amount going to each taxing entity the same, property taxes would be reduced by 15%, leaving your home 5% above average and increasing your property tax rate. You can learn more about how the Salt Lake County Assessor determines taxable value and get details on tax relief programs at slco.org. To see the City of Holiday's budget details and historic city tax rate, visit cityofholiday.com.